don't know about you, but when it comes to summer, and I really want to thirst quench, it's all about the tart.
Yeah, especially, I feel like that's really changed for me over the last 5 years or something. I just love tart beers.
And, oh man, are we having some fun with those this summer. Hi, I'm Anthony St. Clair, beer writer.
And I'm Jody St. Clair, master crafter.
And this is Ninkasi Brightberry Raspberry Lime Ale. Brightberry is pretty interesting. I really like the combination of things Ninkasi has put into this. Ninkasi is based here in Eugene, Oregon, just like us. So we've got fruit, and we've got wheat. So you've got like some of that like body, like you get in a nice like Hefeweizen. But then, this is part of what I really like about this. Is there's a style of beer Jody and I both really like called Gose. And a lot of you may be familiar with it.
Okay, I have to interrupt you here. Because we do really like Gose. But we have had some Goses that we don't like too. I don't think it's like, oh, we really just like all Goses.
No.
It's just that we've had a few really good Gose beers.
It goes without saying.
Recently.
Yeah. The thing about the style is its hallmark character is it's kind of a salted beer. Where this style originated in a particular region in Germany, the river was a little bit salty, and that's what went in the glass. You brew with what you got. So that bit of salt, not a lot. We're not talking about filling a glass full of seawater and saying cheers. We're talking about just a little bit of salinity. It's really refreshing.
I've seen people salt lagers and stuff before.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it would be a similar...
Yeah, it doesn't seem that much
flavor
of a stretch
profile.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Hmm. Now, is this a Gose? I mean, it's not labeled as such.
No. Ninkasi talks about it as basically riffing on an old European style of beer. So I think it's like they're not really using the Gose label, but it's definitely Gose inspired.
It tastes Gose inspired.
It does. But then too, one of the nice things about a fruit beer, at least from my perspective, is I like to be able to taste the fruit, but I don't want to be drinking juice or Kool-Aid. Childhood flashbacks. I like beer that has that fruit character. And I really like that there is the wheat character in this too. I like the body it gives. There's just a little bit of that snap from the wheat that I find really refreshing. And adding in the lime, of course, is just a natural. You put those things together, and when you are looking for a good heat-busting summer beer, dang.
Now I'm a little sad that we haven't been drinking this all summer.
We can fix that, my love.
Well, we did have a great Gose while we were traveling in South Carolina.
That's true. That was such a good beer.
Do you remember what it was called?
It was, from Palmetto Brewing, I believe
yes,
it was?
Palmetto, and it was...
I'll try to find it. We can put a link in the show note. The name has flown right out of my head, and I forgot to look it up earlier.
Yeah, it was so good. Yeah. If you can get Palmetto Brewing their Gose, it was like... Oh, stellar. I was so sad that there's no way we're going to find it here in Oregon. Not at this point, anyway.
Gose is one of those styles where it's not, an everywhere kind of style, but there are enough breweries who know that it's an innovative, fun style to have in their lineup. So if you can't find Brightberry, and Ninkasi is pretty widely distributed in the U.S., so there's a decent chance you'll find it. It's part of their year-round lineup of beers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was a seasonal.
It used to be.
Or
they might have introduced it as one, and then they added it to the year-round.
I'm glad it's added to the year-round. Because even
Nikos,
though...
good choice.
This is like definitely more of a summer drinking beer for me. I could see, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's really good.
Yeah. Now, if you can't find Brightberry, check around, see what's at your local brewery. Some other good ones to look for at like a bottle shop or such. There's the Raspberry Goes from Trogues Independent Brewing from out of Pennsylvania. There's also Wildcard Brewing's Raspberry Goes. They're from out of London, England. Another fun one is from out of Georgia in the U.S., not the country. Wild Leap Brewing has a Vacanza Raspberry Goes. So those are all some other examples of the style. And of course, it doesn't have to be a raspberry one. You can also just get a straight up Goes. I mean, it's going to have that salty character. That's kind of the defining hallmark.
The one we had by Palmetto was like lime.
Yeah.
So lime is, the salt and the lime is just, it's such a good combo.
The fun thing about this style is it is so distinct. It is not fruit juice passing itself off as beer. It's not a glass of ocean water. It is crisp. It is refreshing. It is going to slam the heat wherever you are. I was talking once with the tasting room folks at the Deschutes Tasting Room in Roanoke, Virginia, my hometown. They were telling me that one of the biggest surprises they had coming from the Northwest was how popular the sour beers were, because they are such good heat busters, especially in the humid South.
Yeah.
So if you can get your hands on a good Goes, I would highly, highly recommend it. It will cool you down quick.
These videos are made possible by patrons. And if you are not a patron yet, you can check it out at patreon.com/Anthony St. Clair. And we are so thankful for every patron. You help make these videos possible, as well as a slew of other things with Anthony's fiction, short stories, and general writing shenanigans.
Exactly. So thank you, patrons, so much. This one's for you. Whatever you are doing and however things are going for you, I hope you have a wonderful beer in your hands soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. If there is a favorite Goes or something you'd like to tell us about Goes, please share it in the comments below. And we will see you next time. I'm Anthony St. Clair, beer writer.
I'm Jody St. Clair, master crafter.
Cheers.